Yes. Big round of applause for my good friend, Evan Willey.
Thank you, Tate. What a fucking guy. That's cool. Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for being here on the day your cat died. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. Crazy coincidence as well, because I spent my day slaying pussy. What a waste of time. I'm so sorry about Professor Mittens or whatever. I got a dog at home, man. I fucking love that dog. Any dog owners in?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. What do you got, dude? Little dog, big dog, Snoop Dog? What do you got?
Dog died.
Your dog died. Okay, can I suggest you guys look inwards, maybe, some point soon? If things keep dying around you, like, you're next, cunt. Why are you laughing? Nah, man, I love my dog, dude. I love him so much. He's like my pride and joy. Me and my wife, we treat him so well, hey? Like, honestly, we let him up on the bed, we make him his own special food, everything like that. Honestly, we treat him like absolute royalty, hey? I should probably be clear there. Not exactly like royalty, because if our dog tries to hump a child, we actually do try and put a stop to that, you know? Like, down, Prince Andrew, down! We named him Prince Andrew just for that reason. And dogs can't sweat either, so it all sort of ties in together, you know? I love dogs, man. I love all animals. I think the funniest thing, maybe you guys have seen this, have you seen when people look like their dogs? Oh, it's so funny, hey. Like, I work with this lady, I swear to God, she looks exactly like her dog, hey. I mean, I'm assuming, I've never seen her dog. She's just, it's not pretty. If I had to guess, I'd say probably a pug, but that could just be the breathing issues throwing me off. I don't know. Any animals died recently for you, sir? Not yet. Alright, cool, stick around. Something will probably happen with these fuckheads around. Goodness me, guys, goodness me. I went out the other day, I learned, like, I got taught something about a religion. I got preached to the other day. I was in an Uber with my mate. We were going to boy dinner. Girls, if you don't know what boy dinner is, it's basically just dinner that's been really fucking badly organised. And we were in the Uber, and the man started. He was preaching to us, and we didn't realise it straight away, but it became pretty obvious pretty early on. Now, I should be clear. This was an Indian man with an Indian accent from India. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do the accent because I don't want to get, as they say in India, cancelled. You know, I don't want that to happen to me. So he turns around and he was like, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he was like, "Have you cunts ever heard of Krishna?" And we were like, "Who? Sorry, have you guys heard of Krishna? Do you know who Krishna is?" Yeah. It sounds great. So it's a religion. It's a whole thing. And he was like, "Fucking hell, boys, you'd love Krishna." Again, I'm paraphrasing, right? But he told us all about it. It turns out Krishna's like a supreme god, which means all the other gods are there. Krishna's just above. And we were like, "What? Like Jesus is there?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, fuck yeah, Jesus is there, gotcha." And we were like, "What about Allah? Is he there?" He's like, "Yeah, Allah's there, gotcha." And we were like, "What about like the Scientology one?" And he was like, "No, sorry, even we have standards, you know." And that makes sense, hey. But then, you know, he was like talking us around. It was a 15-minute Uber drive, and he was talking us the whole time. Unfortunately for him, like he never really stood a chance because neither of us are religious at all. And I know that might surprise you because I look very gullible. But no, we both grew up educated, so he didn't really have any chance. But he was telling us, he was like, "Look, if you don't believe, can you just go and spread the word?" And I was like, "Fucking absolutely." I don't know if this is what he had in mind, but he told us all about his religion, and it seemed mostly based on forgiveness, so I reckon I'll be fine. My wife's away at the moment, I should say that as well. That's why I was out to dinner. She's away, she's gone to England, she's British, she's gone home for 5 weeks. So you know what it's like, boys, living that bachelor life, hey? You know what they say, when the cat's away, the mouse will masturbate. And it's true, and it's exhausting, dude. It's out of control. You know, I'm learning a lot, at least, while she's away. I don't know, like, you guys might know, maybe dudes tend to know this generally more than girls. You know you can wee on a lemon tree to help it grow? Yeah. I learned the other day there's a big difference between weeing on a lemon tree and weeing on the lemons themselves. Something to do with, like, I don't think they can grow any bigger than that. I don't know, I left Woolworths so fucking quickly. They were not keen for having me stick around. I realise, by the way, it may be hard for some people to connect to me, especially girls and stuff like that, because you look at me and you think, like, he's never faced any trauma. And, you know, it's true to some degree. Like, I talk to people about this all the time, and like, they stop listening to me. They talk about their trauma, and they stop listening to me when I say, like, the worst trauma I've ever got is, like, from my dentist or something like that. They stop listening. They don't even get up to the part where I say he raped me, you know? And that's not funny, and I'm not proud of that joke. or of that day, silly, what a waste of time. You guys got female partners, girlfriends, wives? Have any of you ever talked to a fucking woman? Have you? Yes. Cool, dude.
You asked the question.
It's 2 questions now. Yeah. You got a wife, girlfriend? Cool, awesome, that's great, you got a girlfriend. I don't know if you know this, but when you're talking to your girlfriend, if she's got a problem, she doesn't want solutions. She doesn't want answers, she just wants to be listened to. Is that right, girls? That's pretty accurate, hey? My wife taught me that a while ago, man. It's really helpful. So if you do say anything in that environment, you need to say something like, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, like that must be really hard for you. Like, oh, thank you for talking to me about this. That's a good one too. That's what you should say, right? And that's really helps. Like if you hear 2 girls talking to each other and one of them's got a problem, the other one will listen so attentively and say fucking nothing productive. It's so weird, right? If I've got a problem and I speak to my guy mates about it, right? I won't even get to the fucking problem before they just start peppering me with solutions, right? And no, they're not good solutions, but it just helps me push the problem down a lot further. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be why men kill people. But beside the point, right? Helps me all the time knowing about this. We were laying in bed before my wife went away. We're laying in bed, just her and me. Obviously, we just live us 2 and our dog. She nudges me and she goes, I think I can hear someone in the house. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And she was like, no, I can hear footsteps. And I was like, oh, that must be really hard for you. And she got up, dude. She was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go check it out myself. And I was like, thank you so much for talking to me about this. And she got out, I realised I fucked up, man. I totally fucked up. She got out there and I could hear a male voice. I could hear a voice and I could hear these voices getting louder. They were talking and then they were getting louder and louder. And then she was like, well, we're gonna call the police. And I got out there just in time because he was like, I'll fucking tell you what we're gonna do. And I was like, whoa, dude, stop, don't tell her what we're gonna do. Listen to her. That's all they want. Hey, have that beautiful bloody evening, everybody. Don't kill any animals.
Ladies and gentlemen, Evan Willey, how from